We're going to jump into the game where the mindset is the key. If you think you're gonna win, you're gonna win. If the opponent is a problem, pretend it's not a problem. Let's jump into the line of dawn. Will this Valentina be a problem for Devu?
Ooh, there's the flex, Kyrie.
Oh! Yo, shout out to Merkel, it's a Fredrin EXP. I like that even as an anchor, I can call things out. Who would have
They
thought?
just switch it up, you know? They like to switch it up.
How do we feel about the Dairoth jungle, though? I mean,
Look
we've
at
seen
my
it done
face.
before. Yes.
See, I'm happy.
You're not.
Dude,
You're frowning.
No, I'm not. Dude, don't lie to the audience. I'm grinning.
All right. So you feel good about it?
No, we got to talk to the analysts. What do you think, Trex?
I think the Fredrin could actually have a decent matchup up against Kid Bomba, depending how you time the taunt.
Yep.
If Kid Bomba tries to, dash in close to you, get that Dauntless onto you, then there's some possibilities there to maybe taunt him up, stop him in his tracks, and slow things down a little bit.
Speaking of slowing things down, Devu want to slow down their tempo here just because they have the Novaria. They need at least 2 to 3 items to make sure that the meteors start to hit a little bit harder.
I mean, looking at all those wilderness blessings, they definitely want to try to keep pace at least, I can say that much. And because they have probably a slightly weaker laning phase, a little bit of a worse lane clear, I feel like, and it's a bit more dangerous for them to move around, having those in their kit is going to be very helpful when Onic tries to maybe attack those side lanes.
Man, at this point, as we kind of look at things unfold rotation-wise early on, the biggest part for this is, do we actually see Devu want to win some of these early fights? Hold on, Sawa already with the damage coming through. First blood going to the hands of Kyrie on this Dairoth jungle pick that we've been talking about for a while now. But, I guess that just completely gets rid of the question. They don't want to really contest this match. They're going to be forced to use that ultimate. Keyboy there alongside Kim Bomba. Still going to be going for it, but Turtle going to be worked on. Boots has to figure out Bomba. Goes in with the Bomba slash. Still going to be working. There's the way of the dragon. The target is Kid Bomba. Going to get punished as he's taken out as well. Plus the Turtle in the hands of Onic.
Trex, we got to talk about the power spike coming in from Ani because having this Dairoth jungler, just the emblem setup, having the rupture, you're already having a lot of penetration with this as an emblem. And then he also has the Fury Hammer. There's quite a lot of damage without committing to full items.
I mean, my main thing is, I wonder if that flex was kind of very last minute, especially seeing that the mid side was so weak for Deuce Vault, and that's exactly where they target first. Last game, they really tried to target in the XP lane, they messed it up, right? Yep. Kyrie gets caught off guard, but this time, our target is Sawo, our target is Sunset Lover, and they make that work so well. Look at Sans right now, just completely dominating the mid lane, and watch for Kyrie in the mid bush as well. You can already tell that is their focus, disrupt Deus Vault mid side.
Okay, Keyboy should be fine, gets out just perfectly. Once again, Devu, one of the struggles here early on is some of that damage potential, right? It's going to lack a little bit here. They got to build some time, especially with the Novaria. We do know that typically Novaria can be found at the top of the damage meters, but still, you have to be able to work around what's being thrown at you from Onic, especially the fact that they've already garnered themselves nearly a 2K lead at this point. And they're still putting the focus here now on the bottom side against Carvey.
Yeah, what caught my before that Magister was taking a bit of damage coming in up. Kyrie.
There's the hard guard. Magister going to be the focus. The kick comes through. A double kick alongside the hard guard. Magister going to be taken out in a split second once again, even with the hard guard.
Now you mentioned the mallet, right? And that's right there. Like, Magister already has the breastplate there. He should be able to absorb damage, but just being able to shred through that right now with Kyrie.
Imagine if Kid Bomba pushed him towards Sunset Lover and Sunset Lover died.
Yeah, that would have been a feels map.
Feels real bad.
Feels bad, man.
One thing that caught my eye as well was before this, we saw the graphic of Brody going up against the Claude. Just by win rate itself, Claude has 66.67% win rate, and Brody so far in M5 have 33.33. So it's basically half. Right, so Claude has been winning at least double the matches of the Brody.
What's funny is for a while you would only see Claude 2 up against things like the Fermis, up against some of these very tanky compositions, but Claude has been getting picked left and right no matter what composition. He's been getting favored before many other marksmen, but Magister.
They're going to commit to Sans. He does flicker out, still holding on to the hard guard himself. Kid Bulma gonna jump in with a vengeance, but still gonna work on it. Boots now has to flicker out. Torn apart, remember gonna be used. Keyboard goes in with the way of the dragon. Hard guard there, there's the final slash again. Carvey gonna be taken out. CW jumps in, guns blazing, and it's sour to fall now. Kid Bulma gonna be in trouble as he's taken down in the mid lane.
A nice try from Deus Vult there, and I love the fact that they're consistently trying to push, even when they're at the deficit, but at some point, you do have to slow it down. If they keep on trying that, it's going to keep hurting. They're in a bad spot here. I think at this point, they need to try to hold on, let Sunset Lover get some items in.
We got to talk about a tempo here because Onic is not slowing down. Magister keeps trying to find targets, but the damage from Deus Vult is not there, especially if Carvey gets targeted earlier, because even though he has the Blade of Heptases, the initial hit is going to hurt. But it looks like still not enough just because Keyboy is there.
I mean, they have the mechanics, right? We're seeing them make plays happen, but without that damage, those plays are never going to matter, and Onic is going to be able to outlast you.
Sunset Lover now having the Lightning Truncheon. I want to say it's enough for them to deal the damage, but again, they got to find a way to deal the damage.
I mean, the way the past couple fights have gone, even when they sometimes are the ones initiating it, there just isn't enough right now, right? For the most part, even if Kim Bulma finds the final slash he's looking for, it's kind of troublesome. They have more time. Again, he's going to use it, but it's on Keyboy. Now the focus once again. Hard guard come out from Sans. There's the way the dragon tries to stay alive. Finally, Keyboy will get taken out, but all this turtle's going to be worked on by Kyrie. Will be able to secure the third one of the game. So Devu gets on the board here, but they give up another objective plus this turret.
I want to say that's still good coming in from Deus Vult because I feel like as a shot caller, it gives you the confidence. No matter how bad the call is, if everyone says, okay, we're going to commit, they commit. I like this commit coming in from Deus Vult.
All right, so taking a look at Sunset Lover, just locked in.
They're going to go for Kid Bomba here. Just taking care of a little overcommitment there from Devu to go for Sans.
Kid Bomba the sacrifice right now, just consistently getting picked off. He has been making some plays, but once again, Deus Vult falling behind almost 5K gold. If this keeps up, the boiling point is going to come soon.
Dude, at this point, Onic is pretty hot already.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how much time Deus Vult can buy, because again, in terms of scaling, Claude is one of those heroes that one of the dangers is not just the damage, it's the fact that it's so hard to catch. And with the lineup of Deus Vult, not a lot of people can catch him.
And at what point do you I get that sometimes when you're behind, you want to still play like you're even, you want to try to go for it, but at what point do you really just back off? It's not like they don't have, late game possibilities here. Sadly, the Brody is going to take a while, and it might even be too late for him, but wait a second.
They're actually going to fight this again for the purple buff. Final slash going to come through. Carvey has the hard guard, but Keyboy going to kick him again with the way of the dragon. Magister going to fall. CW jumps in, going, guns blazing. Carvey trying to run back, has the heals there from Sao. Will be fine. No one fell from Onic though. Magister down.
Dude, looking at this, I want to say Deus Vult still has a chance. Just because they have the Novaria. They can clear the waves, they can buy time. Look at the damage now. Sunset Lover is doing the highest damage here with Carvey as well, but I feel like there's still a chance. I still feel Devu can come back from this one.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a lot of damage, but they're also starting a lot of these fights. They're taking a lot of engagements, and Onic is just winning out in the long haul. Yes, they're letting them give them some damage, but they're so ahead right now that that damage just isn't enough to take them down. Deus Vult, First Lord coming up.
Keyboy.
I think there's...
Yep.
Look at Keyboy's placement, man.
He's going to wait patiently, but I don't think Devu even wants to commit to this. Looks like they're just going to give it up. They're waiting patiently there. So, Lord going to go in the hands of Onic. Carvey. Carvey. Very close. Keyboy. Good discipline.
No. Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
He's going to be fine.
We set it up.
Yep. Now, actually, this might be the response, Keyboy. Slide on through still. Again, this is the deficit showing here. Onic very confident on how they want to play this. Sans holding on to the final slash himself. And this is the adaptability that you see some of the best Valentina players is how they utilize some of these ultimates from the other side.
Now the question is, Trex, what does Deus Vult have to do? How are they going to make sure that they don't lose much more than what they have already lost?
Well, they've been taking these team fights very well. I have to give them that even though they are so far behind, most they've been losing is one member at a time in large scrims, in long-ending scrims. Carvey has been positioning himself greatly. Sunset Lover as well, and Sawo giving them all heals and finding those things perfectly. So I think at this point, if they hang on, and I mean hang on for dear life, Boots maybe overextends at some point, or maybe Keyboy overextends at some point. They find that, they wait for this bottleneck to come in, and they, maybe,
Again, a final slash going to be used, but they're going to go ahead and fight outside in the base. Hard guard already there. Keyboy, though, in the backside, going to get shut down already. Now Boots going to be the focus. Turret finally goes down. Kyrie going to jump in, won't be able to land the strike. CW, though, jumps in. Carvey's taken out. Multiple bodies falling for Devu. 3 down. Onic, though, happy with the turret on the bottom side.
That final slash coming in from Sans.
disgusting.
If Kid Bomba finds a 5-man final slash,
Yep.
it may not be enough. Let's be real, but it's a step in the right direction. But actually, this time, for real though, I feel like what he should do is not a 5-man slash. It's just 1 man. Like, I feel like at this point, pick off Onic one by one, and then perhaps that's the way you do it.
You have to just get what you can at this point. You don't want to bring them all in. And here's the thing: I don't see CW getting caught right now. He's just been so greedy with that blazing duet. He always comes in at the very last minute, and it's almost like his target is Carvey.
Another Way of the Dragon going to be used alongside the Heart Guard. Final slash already using CW though. Even a half health going to go in. Boots will fall. Devu striking back here, happy to fight on against Onic.
One at a time, man, one at a time. Eventually, everything will be equalized, right?
Yeah, but how are they doing? Like, I just can't. I'm even though they're losing, I'm having so much respect for Deuce Vault. They're 10K behind, but they're coming out in a fight, not even under their towers, but under the purple buff.
Numbers is just a concept.
It's not real. It's all about mentality.
Exactly. If you don't think you're 10K behind,
you're not.
It's all about that mentality.
Mentality, man, mentality.
Numbers are just numbers.
That's what I told the Starbucks girl the other day.
Really?
But she still said I had to pay for the coffee.
Yeah. What do you mean it's that much? It's just a number.
Maybe it is.
So this is what I have.
I would say, even though it's a concept, it's a very popular concept.
True.
Well, the concept right now, Lord going to be up. Keyboy in a similar position as earlier. So you're going to keep Magister at bay here. Lord already going to be secured. They force him back. Devu can't really contest these. Given the fact that they're 10K behind, that number is definitely true here.
Oh, yeah. Like, as much as you want to imagine it's not real, when it hits you, it does feel like, oh, that feels like a 10,000 difference.
Yep.
Yeah, especially when you look at all of the items and how far ahead Onic really is. I mean, literally, nobody on the side of Des Vault is even close right now. Sawo only has 2 items, only the flask.
Carvey is 2 items behind.
Yeah.
Like, basically, a 10,000 goldie means 2 items difference here. And 2 items is a lot of items.
But somehow Des Vault's still holding on.
Hey, pretend it's not real.
Pretend it's not real.
Right now they got to deal with this Lord. Thrown to the bottom side. Final slash can be used for the minions. Help clear it out a little bit faster. But Kid Bomba! One shot away! Boots going to go in with a flicker of Prazer's Wrath to clean up the kill. So down Kid Bomba. Lord still going to be worked on here. Devu holding on to 1 turret in the mid lane for a little bit longer. Onic waiting patiently for this. Sands in the backside. What can Devu do to hold on here? Heart Guard gonna be utilized still, gonna be fighting now. Sands goes in on the backside on Carvey, forcing him to get back, to heal up. They try to hold their own. Still, Boots gonna be the focus. The shots come down. Torn apart memory to follow through. Lord finally gone. Devu, though, holds on.
Holding on so well. Even Carvey, when he gets targeted there, he gets final slash, adjusts over, then flickers back into safety where he's gonna get some health back up. I mean, just their micro mechanics and everything that they're doing in these team fights has been so clean. Let's take a look at some of the damage dealt. Sans now taking the lead here, but Carvey and Sunset Lover following so close behind.
I would say the way that Des Vault is grouping up is making it very difficult for Keyboy to select a target. And we know Keyboy can do it. One of the best choke players in the world, but now Magister is getting attacked.
You want to fight again. Kyrie gonna get final slash into the squad. Devu wants to fight here. They're trying to go for it. Keyboy gonna get the kick. Carvey could be in trouble here. Can't get away as Sans gets the kill. Boots there trying to keep them at bay. Sans and Kyrie quite low. Sunset Lover trying to shoot down from the distance. Devu still keeping it together despite the 12K deficit.
This is why Keyboy is one of the best troll players in the world, man. He found Carvey in that skirmish.
I mean, in Deus Volto, here's the thing. They weren't like hanging on. They were trying to take that fight. They wanted that fight. They kept on pushing forward. All Sunset Lover has to do is actually land one of those meteors onto the back line. She consistently kind of connects onto Keyboy or connects onto Boots here. She needs to find CW or Sans. If Sunset Lover can do that, it could be a tide changer.
I'm wondering here too, does Devu, is it better just to continue to defend in the base? Don't get caught out, don't get sandwiched, trying to actually contest these lords at this point.
I would say because of their poke, they can contest, but they shouldn't go heavy on it. It's like, just scout for division, try to figure out what's the next plan coming in from Onic, and figure out a way how to disrupt it. Because having the Dyrov as well as having the Fredrin, they want to engage first. If you can somehow isolate them, then maybe you can do something. Because going for Sans, going for CW is going to be very... how do I say this? Very ambitious. If you can get them, then that's great, but you are hoping for them to make the mistake.
This is going to be the hardest Lord, though, right here. If they can get past this one, then honestly, there could be a hope. We're creeping really far into that late game.
See if they can hold it together. Lord, mid-side. Hard guard going to be used already. Keyboy going in with a conceal, looking for Carvey once again. Flicker
nice.
on the defense, still going to hold it out together. Final slash going to be used in response. Torn apart memory comes down. They're holding on a cafe for now. Sans goes in with a flicker, finds Kid Bomba. But Devu, they still hold on. They've dealt with the Lord. Now they have to deal with these minions. Pushing in, still keeping it together. The jump in from Kyrie. Carvey, Wind of Nature's not going to be enough as he falls. Magister next, and Onic looks to take game number 2 against Devu.
Onic starting things off in this best of 5 with a 2-0, and this time they didn't make it close.